Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? Let me tell you a quick little story that has nothing and everything to do with the future of our world and how you fit into it. In 1917, the United States faced a huge problem. They were working hard to compete in the industrialized economy, and there was a shortage. Not a shortage of oil or coal or other natural resources, a shortage of people, specifically obedient factory workers. The solution to this economic dilemma is an experiment of sorts. It hadn't been done before until someone thought of it. Mandatory public school. Unfortunately, the initial purpose of the United States public school system was not to inspire children or generate scholars. And it wasn't created for dreamers, people who color outside the lines, break the rules, and challenge the status quo. The public school system of the early 1900s was invented to create a nation full of adults who would obediently do their jobs in the factory assembly lines. Teaching kids to sit in straight rows and scheduling the entire day with the ringing of bells wasn't by chance. Punishing those who didn't conform was purposeful. These were the skills they would need to join the labor force. Intentional or not, this early method of turning dreamers into workers was an investment in the nation's economic future, and it worked. This then led to several generations of productive, fully employed workers. But it isn't working anymore. Why? Our economy has changed. We don't live in an industrialized economy anymore. We live in a connected economy. Right now, there are more users on Facebook than there were people on the planet 200 years ago. Technology has made it possible for us to connect with people, ideas, and information from anywhere in the world instantaneously. And as a result, our economies have expanded from localized towns and communities to the entire world. We have globalized trade in nearly every way. In the past, the obedient, do what you're told without question people were rewarded for working hard and putting their dreams aside in order to toe the line. They were given well-paying jobs that led to long-term careers. They were guaranteed pensions, benefits, and the promise that they would always be taken care of. And they were. But that promise is gone for most of us today. Even if you have a white-collar job, the majority of white-collar workers are still working in a factory. Instead of operating a sewing machine or welding a widget, they now push pencils, type on keyboards, or process paperwork. It's still factory work because the entire focus of the day is spent on increasing productivity, which leaves little room for creativity, spontaneity, or individuality. The educated, hardworking masses are still doing what they're told, but they're no longer getting what they deserve. Even if you do everything you are told to do today, graduate from high school, go to college, get a degree, work hard in whatever job you can find, if you're lucky enough to find one, you're not guaranteed anything. Companies are being forced to change or die right now. Layoffs happen much more often than job openings appear, and the highest paying jobs are disappearing or heading overseas at an alarming rate. If you have a job where your boss tells you exactly what to do, he or she will always find someone cheaper than you to do it. Did you know that the average length of a job today is about 4.5 years? Contrast that to the 1960s when it was 40 years. The connected economy rewards a different group of people. It rewards the people who see things differently, who don't conform, people who have ideas that no one else has, people who are willing to work hard but know that the old way of doing things is broken. The connected economy rewards you not for being a cog in the wheel of life, but for standing up and reaching out. The connected economy rewards the connectors. Whether it's connecting a person to a person, a business to a business to a product, or product to a person, those who learn how to connect are the ones who will survive and excel in the connected economy. That is how the world has changed. It's not about to change, It already has. Things are different now, and they're not going back to the way they used to be. Look at Facebook. What's their product? It's you, your network, your information, your ideas. They all have value. Does Facebook pay you for the money they make selling your information to advertisers? No. Still use it because we have an innate desire to connect with people. In fact, neuroscientists have found that we are actually hardwired to connect with each other. Some people know how to leverage this innate ability in today's economy, but most don't. And because they don't know how to do it, most of them are paralyzed with fear, resisting the shift, despite clear indications telling them it's time to change. In 1917, a group of people performed an experiment that forever changed the way that we earned a living. The world today is facing another huge problem. We're facing a shortage of our own, not a shortage of factory workers or consumers. The world has enough of those. We have a shortage today of dreamers and connectors. And so we're holding our own little experiment, and you are the subject of it. This 8-minute presentation was specifically designed to seek out and find the connectors around us. Those who recognize that we are on the brink of the next economic revolution, who are ready to thrive in the connected economy, and who are searching for the best way to do it. The internet and technology are rapidly changing the way that we do everything today, including how we make a living. It's not too late to embrace the change and find a way to make yourself relevant and profitable in our brave new world. And that's why we've invited you here today. We've created something that rewards you for connecting. It pays you for bringing people together behind a cause, product, or idea. And we have systematized it and made it so that you can do it from anywhere with anyone at any time. If you are passionate about helping people, if you are passionate about changing lives, if you want to position yourself to be a capitalizing force within the connected revolution instead of just a bystander, let's start now. Do you remember the moment you realized that the world had changed? How about the moment you realized you could change with it? Are you ready for the details?
All right, excellent evening, everybody. I can see in the chat box, people are saying they can't see my screen. Please, if you can hear my voice and you can see my screen, put a fire emoji in the chat box. If you can hear me and then you can see my screen, kindly put a fire emoji in the chat box. Awesome. All right. Let's do this. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to today's presentation. My name is Darren Martins. You can call me Coach Attech, and I'm from Ghana, and I'm going to be the presenter for tonight. All right. So let's dive straight into today's presentation. All right. So the purpose for today's presentation is for newbies. I mean, those who are new, those who are yet to get into the system, those who want to understand what we do here. All right, this is an opportunity for you to get a vivid understanding about, the opportunity and why everyone is talking about Royalq and why everyone is so enthused, especially this year, about cryptocurrencies. All right, so you are going to understand a lot. One, what is Royalq? Why cryptocurrency trading, and the benefit. I mean, what is in it for you? I mean, is there a future for cryptocurrency? A lot of people don't know or are thinking otherwise about potential of cryptocurrencies. How Royalq works? Can Royalq be trusted? All right? Because of the experiences a lot of people have had, the trust is quite not there. So we are going to do justice to all these questions, and I'm sure by the end of this presentation, you are going to say, wow, I should have started as soon as yesterday. All right, I should have started as soon as yesterday. All right, so let's go. All right, so you welcome to our community. We are the crypto ambassadors. All right, in the crypto ambassadors community, we believe that success is built in a smart way. All right, when we say smart way, we are not negating the fact that you need to work hard. All right, but if you are working hard in a smart system, ladies and gentlemen, your reward will be enormous. All right, the reason why people travel from especially African countries to European countries, is because of the systems that have been placed in these countries. So the little effort you put in, you are rewarded handsomely. In the same way, with our system, all right, it has been created in such a way that it is 100%. All right, it's 100% rewarding. So once you are working in our system and you put in 100% of effort, ladies and gentlemen, your 2% is rest assured. You are going to be rewarded handsomely. All right, so welcome to our community, and kindly stay tuned, and I believe you are going to get value for tonight's presentation. All right, so this picture here, I believe a lot of us here might have seen it. All right, way or the other. Now, I like this picture so much because it depicts a lot in terms of the way we view things. All right, the way we view things and the way we've been, oriented. Ladies and gentlemen, once you don't understand something, or once the mind does not understand something, it rejects it without any demonic attack. It rejects the information. Now, it rejects it because of the orientation, because of the environment we find ourselves. So if you walk around with 5 broke men, automatically you become the 6th broke person. If the same way you walk around with 5 rich or wealthy persons, you become the 6th person. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, it is the orientation. That is how come a lot of people are not even on this Zoom. But you are on this Zoom because you want to break through. I mean, you have the success mindset. Your mindset is different. And I'm glad you are on this Zoom call tonight. All right. So sometimes the thing that is holding you back is just in your head. Look at this huge elephant. Little does it know that it can easily, just by lifting the leg, break free of this rope that has been tied to the nail. Little does it know that it can easily break through, but because of the orientation, because of the programming, or because of the way it has been brought up, anytime there is a rope tied around it, it must be still. It must not move. All right. And that is the kind of programming myself, like many others, have been programmed. So before you can break through from, a certain mindset to another level of mindset, ladies and gentlemen, it takes years and it takes a lot of effort. It is not easy. So congratulations for being on this call. And I want to assure you that you are at the right place and at the right time. So now let's talk about cryptocurrency. Why crypto? What is crypto? Why is everyone talking about cryptocurrencies? Now, cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual form of currency that uses cryptography for security, all right, making it very difficult to counterfeit, all right? So just like, the traditional currency, ladies and gentlemen, like the ones the government print, cryptocurrencies operate on a decentralized network that is based on a blockchain. All right, that is based on a blockchain technology. All right, now a blockchain technology, what is it? It is a distributed ledger that records transactions, all right, transparently, all right, and it's very secured. So the reason why crypto is being accepted is because of its transparency and security. All right, so now let's look at the evolution of money. Let's look at the evolution of money. Someone is playing with the, kindly let me, all right, clear, all good. All right, sorry about that. All right, so now let's look at why cryptocurrency. All right, just like anything, even in trading or any other, even sport, you look at previous results to determine the future results. There is that probability. All right. So for you to appreciate and also be enthused, like the way we are fired up about cryptocurrency, is you need to look at what has happened in the past. How has the past been? Ladies and gentlemen, in the past, animals were used as a form of money. I always say that money is just a concept, it's an idea, right? And once it's giving solution to a problem financially, that thing becomes money. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are the only one in the whole world who had water available, you alone would be able to turn that water into money, because anytime anyone comes to you for that water, bottle of water, you would have to demand a land, a house, or something, all right, in return for the person to get. So it becomes expensive when the content or the water is depreciating. So money, or when we talk about the concept of money, I mean, it can be anything, but so far as there's value, everyone would, run to it. So in the olden days, cow was money. And then we switched to gold because it was also difficult to get. All right. Then we switched to metal coins because carrying gold, a barrel of gold, to do a transaction of like 200 billion, you need a contingent of soldiers to follow you just for you to do one transaction. That's how come the metal coins came into play. Then carrying these metal coins was also a big deal, a huge deal for a lot of people. All right, it was a huge deal. And, sharp brains and, brilliant people came up with the paper money. And it was accepted because it was light and you could carry it along. But even with that, there was a challenge. And then we got to the plastic cards. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of us ever thought, I mean, some years back, that you could walk into a wall and then swipe a card, and that card would be able to print money from the wall? Ladies and gentlemen, it was a huge deal. All right, it was a huge deal. All right, electronic money, now currently that's what most of us are using. All right, electronic money, mobile money. The last time I went to the bank, ladies and gentlemen, I don't remember. Everything I do from my phone, every transaction I do from my phone. So, ladies and gentlemen, based on this projection, which has happened in the past, you can predict that the world has gone digital, and our kids, the generations that are coming, would only have access to usernames and passwords. They would only have access to what? Usernames and password. They will not even know what a banking hall looks like. All right. Now, this evolution that has happened or is happening in most sectors. Look at the music industry. All right. If you are here, you like reading, when was the last time you went to the library? Ladies and gentlemen, once you go on your phone, you will be able to download a book. All right. So this evolution is happening in every sector, and the financial industry cannot be left out. Now, the future belongs to those who see possibility before they become obvious. Everyone is talking about crypto, but look at this. This evolution should get you involved in the crypto space. Now, we have a summary table here. This is for the newbies. If you don't know jack about cryptocurrency, this is just some fundamentals or basics just to let you appreciate why we are fired up about this. All right, so this is a summary. Now, Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrencies. So we compare it with local currency, all right, or the fiat currencies. Now, the value of crypto or Bitcoin cannot be manipulated. The local currency, a lot of manipulations. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of us here can tell us the amount or the quantity of fiat money that are in circulation? If you look at your local currency, like Ghana, for example, we have different notes, like the 50 or the 100 Ghana cedis notes. How many, if you are in Ghana here, can you put in the chat box how many are in circulation? Recently, there was some news, but I will not talk about that. But the point here is, how many do we know that are in circulation? Ladies and gentlemen, nobody knows, only a few. Even that few, there is a few. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of manipulations. All right. But when it comes to crypto, we only have a limited supply of cryptocurrencies. For example, Bitcoin, it's only 21 million that is in circulation, that would ever be in circulation. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot modify. Nobody can touch, alter to make it 22 million or remove to make it 19 million. No, nobody can do that. All right. Now, when you look at the transparency and the trackability of these cryptocurrencies, ladies and gentlemen, anyone can see it. If you on a blockchain, you can see transactions that are going on. The reason why we are able to tell when Donald Trump or there's a huge transaction going on is because of the transparency. All right. Now, when you look at the local currency, a lot of hidden acts. If tonight people are printing money, if tonight a lot of I don't know, the authorities are printing money to be circulated tomorrow, nobody knows. Nobody knows. All right. Now, when you look at cross-country spread, all right, or transfer, ladies and gentlemen, cryptocurrencies, you can do that within a split second. I've not seen a transaction that has taken more than 30 minutes. Right. Now, when you look at the local currency, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning, go to your bank. If you have $10,000, say that you want to withdraw your money, you are going to identify or see your money on your application. If it's FMB, you see your money on your application. But if you walk to the bank that you want to cash out your money, they'll ask you to wait. You can wait for 2 to 5 days. Your own money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how come, or this is why crypto is taking over, because instant transactions, your money is yours, it's for you, and it's by you. Yes, that is it. So it's cheap, and with comparison to the local currency, it's expensive. I mean, transaction cost. Recently, we saw a transaction of over $1 million, and the cost was less than $10. All right. And the growth keeps on appreciating. The growth keeps on appreciating. A lot of people are coming into it because when they hear that Bitcoin currently is 100,000, you get it. So the trust also keeps on increasing. All right. But when you look at the local currency, ladies and gentlemen, the same amount you were using. So sometimes if you are here and you are just taking salary at the end of the month 12 times in a year, ladies and gentlemen, you need to break up with that mindset, because for you to have a financial breakthrough, you need to have a breakup with your mindset. That is when you can have a financial breakthrough. All right. Because if you are paid, let's say $100, ladies and gentlemen, for 10 years, if you are going to be paid $100, you are going to, I mean, the depreciation would catch up with you. But if you are paid one Bitcoin, and in 10 years, Bitcoin is around $200,000, I mean, you can fit in society, you can fit up in life, you get it? Now, the Bible says we should be fruitful and multiply. The reason why people are not being fruitful and multiplying is because of lack of money. All right. So people are even not fulfilling scripture. All right. They are not fulfilling scripture because of lack of money. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to really take up this opportunity because it's going to be limited. It's not going to be yet. In another dispensation, there's going to be another opportunity. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is for us. Let's grab it. So, food for thought. All right. For the newbies, what truly is the definition of money? Who should control money? Should the government control money supply? Or should corporations regulate money? Finally, should everyone contribute to the regulation of money? All right, that's why we say crypto is not a racist. It doesn't know boundaries. So far as you have internet, you have access to cryptocurrency. It doesn't know whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you are Buddhist, you are this, you are that. No, 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 no. It doesn't know. It's not a racist. All right. It unites everybody. All right. So it's for the people and by the people. So now let's go straight into why we want you to accumulate assets. All right. This is because they are limited in supply. Ladies and gentlemen, these assets are limited in supply. All right, so you want to get on board now, like immediately. All right, because they are limited in supply. Now, massive adoptions ongoing worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, if you don't come on board now, you will come on board later. Like, it will catch up with you. All right, it will catch up with you. So why don't you do it now? All right, as money, this has better characteristics. Crypto is easily divisible. All right. For example, Bitcoin, you can easily send 0.0002 to someone, all right, called Satoshis, and then you can do business. It's easily divisible. All right. It has a lot of, characteristics that surpasses the normal fiat money. All right. It has more advantages. And for over 10 years, this has been one of the best performing assets of all time, especially Bitcoin. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to crypto and you are on this platform, please take this serious and then understand that cryptocurrency is the way to go. Cryptocurrency has come to stay. All right. So, whether you do it today or not, it will catch up with you. All right. So, now let's talk about the real business here. How you can get into the crypto space safely and soundly. All right, this is where you come into crypto with peace of mind. You enter crypto with peace of mind because we have an amazing application called Royalq. Now, this application is a one-click robot trading system that has made crypto trading possible for everybody, even if you have little or no experience in the trading, space. All right. So the software, just like you have your Instagram, just like you have your WhatsApp, TikTok, Facebook for socializing, this application prints money. All right. This application prints money. It trades for you. Now, how does it do it? All right. We do this with the help of the matching strategy. Now, you get to understand this strategy, but listen, you get to understand how we do it. Now, we use what we call the quantitative trading strategy. Now, this involves the development of trading strategies with the help of advanced mathematical models. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not talking about space time. We are not talking about, you trying to reinvent the wheel. No, it's simple mathematics, all right? But it's the kind of strategies we input, we want you to understand that it's mathematics. All right. Now, the key idea is to pick investments or build a trading strategy solely based on mathematical analysis. Now, why is this? Why are we using this strategy? We use it because we want to, all right, the strategy helps you eliminate the emotional decision making that can occur during trading. So most people trade with emotions. Most people trade with, sentiments, and sometimes it eats them and then it makes them make the wrong decision. All right. Today I saw a very interesting video where someone bought, is it MLB, MLG? Yes, around $100. All right, just about 2 months ago, and today that coin is worth more than 3 million US dollars. Can you imagine that? Because of that emotion, emotional sentiment or decision making that happened. All right, that person is like, oh, that person, I think he wanted to kill himself because he lost hugely because of that decision. So we thank God, for this amazing application that helps us to even identify a lot of coins. All right. And we are able to trade. Now we trade, we do the buy low, we do the sell high. All right. That is mainly what we do here. We buy, we sell high, just like any other business. So far as you are in business, your interest is to make profit. All right. Your interest is to make profit. Now, as Jim Rohn will always say, profits are better than what? Wages. So every businessman, an entrepreneur, all right, would always look out to making profit. So once you're on this call, I believe you're an entrepreneur. That's basically what we do here. But in the crypto space, things happen much faster. So in all that getting, get understanding, because once you understand the space, you would enjoy the space. All right. So this is how we do it. There are three types of trading, different types of how to get cryptocurrencies or how to accumulate or stack cryptocurrencies. Ladies and gentlemen, you can do the future trade. Now, future trades are very good, very interesting. But ladies and gentlemen, you need to get like two hats or two chests in order to survive in that realm. You need a lot of experience when you want to do future trading, right? Because when you do future trades, ladies and gentlemen, it's very lucrative. All right, you can make a lot of money within 1 minute, and you can lose a lot of money within 1 minute. All right, so it's good, but you need to be ready. All right, so you need to have enough capital, and you have to be ready for what could go wrong. Once that happens, I mean, you don't you are not hurt so much because you understand what you are doing. All right, so here what we teach or what we educate our community about is mostly spot trading. All right, spot trading. And in spot trading, you don't lose the assets. You don't lose the assets. So I can depict quickly how the spot trading market works. All right, so with the spot trading, ladies and gentlemen, for example, you purchase a bar of gold at $1,000, 1K. All right, now in this case, as a spot trader, all right, you have $1,000 worth of gold. All right, this is an example worth of gold. Now, you want to make profit with this bar of gold. You want to wait that if this gold value, all right, appreciates to like $2,000, 2K, you want to take profit at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, if it should happen this way, ladies and gentlemen, you have made profit. You have made profit. So you just wait, and then you take your profit at 2K. Happy, you go. Now, should in case the market should drop, because you don't control the market. The market is based on demand and supply, which is not controlled by anybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, if the market should drop to like 500, all right, $500, all right, from your 1K, the market dropped to $500. In this, because you are trading in the spot market, you still have access to your assets. You have one bar of gold, but the value of the gold is worth how much? $500. So in this case, unlike the future trading, you don't lose assets. You still have your assets in your custody. And this is why I love this so much. And I share this opportunity with everybody because I know that you don't lose your assets. You just have to understand the dynamics of the market. And once you understand it, you just need to have patience. All right. That is all it takes to survive in the spot market. So here, as I said, with Royalq and with the crypto ambassadors, we educate you more about the spot trading. All right. We educate you more about the spot. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. And we use what we call the martingale strategy. Now, this strategy is an amazing strategy, okay, which has been implemented into the Royalq robot. And it uses the dollar cost averaging method. All right. You get to understand this once you join our community and you start trading with us. They said the taste of the butter is what is in the eating. So, ladies and gentlemen, this information is for you to get the understanding, but for you to enjoy what we are talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to get started. All right. Now, how to get started, we'll be discussing that. All right. So, this is an example of how we do it. This is an example of how we trade. All right. So now, this is an example of how we trade. So, ladies and gentlemen, we trade by, using or taking advantage of two major coins. We have the volatile coins and then the stable coins, the volatile coins, and the stable coins. Now we have coins that are very volatile. They go up, they come down. They go up, they come down. All right. Now, such coins are called volatile coins because they are not stable. And in crypto, once you understand that coins go up, come down, you are safe. All right. That is the nature of cryptocurrencies. Now we have what we call the stable coins. These stable coins, they don't go up, they don't come down. They are stable. All right, like the USDT or the USDC. All right, these coins are stable. And then you need to have the mindset, all right, that you are coming in for short-term gain. All right, you want to gain quickly. We pick short-term moves, 1%, 2% on a daily basis, but we have the long-term mindset. All right, we are not like the hodlers, those who hold on to coins for like years. All right, that is also another strategy. But in Royalq, we do both actually. All right, we hold and then we trade. Now we do with the help of these two coins. Now, this is a simple example to help you understand how you can accumulate the coins. Now, let's take, for example, you buy a coin. There's a coin called Litecoin. All right, currently it's around over $100. But for this example, we are using $25. You buy this coin at $25. All right, it's a volatile coin. Now, this coin appreciates to how much? $50. 50 US dollars. Now, once it appreciates to $50, because you are trading, all right, and when you join our Royalq platform, you realize that we trade with this the volatile and the USDT. So all the pairs we are trading is volatile USDT, all right, volatile and stable coins. So once the coin appreciates to $50, you want to quickly, immediately switch this to USDT. USDT. All right. So once the coin has appreciated to $50, you want to switch it to USDT. So in this case, you've made profit from $25 to $50. You move it to your stable coin. You've made profit, $50. All right. Now the coin is going to drop. That is the nature of cryptocurrency. It is going to drop. No matter how high it goes, it is going to drop again. But remember, you have USDT, you have $50. So if the coin drops back to $25, ladies and gentlemen, because you are a trader, all right, you can easily purchase with your USDT, how many coins? 2 of the USDT, Litecoin. So because you have $50 in a stable coin, the Litecoin dropped to $25. You now have 2 Litecoins. Now, if this Litecoin should appreciate, oh, sorry, okay. If this Litecoin should appreciate to like $1,000, all right, I have it here, yes, $1,000, because you are not a hodler of this coin, all right, you now have how many? Because you have 2 of this, you now have $2,000 worth of the coin. But the person who just bought and held onto it is having $1,000. But you have $2,000 because of your smart move. All right. Because of what? The smart move. All right. So this is how we do it. And this is like $1 million question because most of us here might not have the luxury of time to be monitoring the market, to buy low, to sell high, that kind of thing. All right. So this is like $1 million question that I don't have the time, Charlie. I don't have the time to be monitoring the market to do this. No, 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 no. I want to, sometimes you are busy at work, or even if you are a family man, your wife can easily interrupt with you, and then whilst you are behind your laptop, she'll just pull you, and then you have to go and do some mathematics, and that could affect your trading. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is $1 million question, which needs $1 million answer. All right, which needs $1 million answer. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I have a video here I would like to, play. Now, this video would help us answer this $1 million question. Then we continue. All right. So I'll be back right after this video.
When everything becomes linked with everything else. Matter becomes mind, and the possibilities become endless. Billion IoT connected devices by 2020. Now, imagine the economic impact of these connected machines. $4 to $11 trillion per year by 2025. Wearable devices, environmental sensors, agricultural machinery, components in a vehicle, or devices in homes can all be connected to deliver insights and drive transformation. So imagine if you had smart devices in your home, your car, your workplace, or even on yourself. The world becomes alive. That's Internet of Things. The Internet of Things is making everyday objects into data factories. When Internet of Things, along with big data, meets artificial intelligence, this interface will become enlivened with intelligence, and a new world will take birth, which will increasingly talk back to us. Imagine the kind of world that it would be. Imagine the revolution that will usher in the way we see the world. The external world will become the extension of our mind, like an extension of our thoughts. Imagine a world that is responsive, a world that is optimized for human creativity, a world that is intelligent. The Internet of Things is a breeding ground for new AI-driven solutions and experiences, from self-driving cars to intelligent home to health. Welcome to the world of endless possibilities.
Okay, right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was $1 million answer. A lot of things are changing. The way we do things, the way we, currently a lot of things, I mean, name it. Even when you go to China right now, there are trucks that are being driven by robots. You will not see a rider, you will not see a driver in front of the steering wheel. It's AI operated, all right, artificial intelligence, all right, and that is how far we've come now, and that is how far we are. Like, it's now a reality. It's no more like the way right now we are talking about. I don't know if you know about the metaverse, all right. People have started buying lands in the metaverse. Ladies and gentlemen, it is real. And all these AIs, all these robots, their currency is going to be cryptocurrency. It's going to be digital currency. All right. And crypto is going to take the lead. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. Make sure that you tap into this. All right. You tap into this and make sure that you are part of the revolution. All right. So, Royalq artificial intelligence, it trades real time, using real time strategy. According to the different styles of users, one can adjust the real time operation strategy. So once you get on board, there are numerous kinds of strategies that we implement. And based on your understanding, as you go with this, you can now tune or tweak the AI to suit your style. All right. You can now adjust the AI to suit your style because it's that flexible. And based on your knowledge, based on the education you are going to get from our community, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to, adjust or do your settings to suit your style. All right. Now, we trade in the bull and then the bearish market. Currently, we are expecting the bullish market, and that is another big thing because the things happening in the crypto space, when the bullish season starts, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be ballistic. It is going to be awesome. All right. Millionaires are going to be created. All right. So we are really, really expecting and hoping that this bullish run, ladies and gentlemen, we make the best out of it. So our robots, ladies and gentlemen, will not leave us. All right, will not leave us. Now, our robot trades 24/7. It doesn't sleep nor slumber. It keeps its eye on the market, even if your data is off, even if your data is finished, even if your battery is dead, even if your battery is dying, even if the battery in your phone has removed, so far as you've set it up, it will do its work 24/7. And most of us don't have that eye, have that time. All right. Now, looking at what is happening, I mean, I don't know how many of us here have heard or have seen that even aside, even put AI aside, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to Thailand, there's a place they call the monkey sanctuary. They train monkeys to go and pluck coconut. Now, this was something that in Thailand was a good business, that human beings were the ones plucking coconut from the trees and all that. Now, monkeys have been trained to do that. Monkeys have been trained to pluck coconut. Ladies and gentlemen, so the world has changed. Very soon, they might even start training monkeys to, drive or to pilot airplanes, ladies and gentlemen, because a lot of people are thinking, oh, the old ways of doing things have changed. They have changed totally, all right? And so AI, washing machine, when you go to work, you can now command an artificial intelligence to sweep your room whilst you are awake. So 24/7. That is how come we are so fascinated about this Royalq application. Now, Royalq, as I said, uses the quantitative system. All right. Now, we use Royalq and a digital exchange. Now, this digital exchange is like your digital bank account or your bank account. All right. If you have fiat or your local currency, you keep it in your bank account. Now, you cannot talk about cryptocurrency and not talk about security. Where is my money? Your money is going to be safe inside your Binance account. All right. Now, this is where you are going to have your assets stored. Now, Binance is a safe, and secure platform where we keep our digital currencies. All right. Now, we just connect this Binance to Royalq or Royalq to Binance using what we call the API, Application Programming Interface. Now, this is a setting that we do on your Royalq and then your Binance application for it to communicate, only communicate with Royalq. Now, kindly note this, that Binance does not have access to withdraw money from your Binance account. Royalq does not have access to withdraw money from your Binance. It can't happen. It cannot, all right? It can't happen because your money is in your Binance. So it's safe, all right? You just have to instruct the robot that all you can do is what? Trade and then open margin calls. Margin calls. That is all. Trade, open margin calls. All right. And once you do that, you are safe. So for advanced and beginners, ladies and gentlemen, we want to assure you that your money is safe. All right. You just have to understand the crypto space. All right. So we are about ending the presentation. You need to get to understand that we have different exchanges. Different exchanges. We have the Binance, we have the HTX, we have the Bybit, Indodax, Kraken, OKX, and a host of others. But we trade amongst the top 9 or top 10 exchanges. All right. That is what we have access to. All right. So based on this, sometimes you finish the presentation and then you ask, how much do you think all this, aside the Royalq application trading for you, you are going to have access to a community that you are going to learn technical analysis. You are going to get detailed understanding what cryptocurrency is, how it works, how to identify some coins, how to, take advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, if how to make money was a course to be studied in the university, I believe all of us here would have studied that course and left geography and left pharmaceuticals and left all the other subjects. All right, they are all important subjects, but this will be our major course to study. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, to have access to this artificial intelligence, you just need to pay about 0.3 cents a day. On a monthly basis, that is $10. On a yearly basis, that's $120. So $120 gets you started. All right, you get access to this application, and you can have, you can do trading with it. So once you have this, you subscribe for this application, which is a yearly subscription. So if you sign up today, the next date for you to resubscribe, all right, is next year. All right, it's next year. All right. So the same date next year is when you resubscribe. And then you have access to the quantitative trading. And then you can be making in a good market 2% to 5% on a daily basis. If the market is not too good, that is like the bearish times, you can be making 0.5 to 5%. I mean, it depends on your capital as well. So 24/7, 365 days, this is keeping an eye on the market and trading for you and giving you profit. Now, the benefit the robot gets from this is that any profit, kindly take note, any profit that you make, if you make $1, ladies and gentlemen, Royalq takes 20% of the $1, not your capital that you are trading with. Kindly take note of that. 20% of the profit that you make, it goes to Royalq. Now, that 20% of $1 is like 0.2 cents. 0.2 cents. Now, this 0.2 cents is what goes to Royalq, and then you take home the 0.8. Now, all this profit is going to your digital bank account. It is not going to Royalq, but we have a strategy that we use because the application is also built on the blockchain and it's on a smart contract. You'll be able to do this automatically. All right. And once you try to take a step, we would educate you on that. So if you make $100, you give Royalq $20. If you make $1,000, you give Royalq $200. If you make $10,000, you give Royalq $2,000 because it is not sleeping. It is monitoring the market for you and giving you profits. All right. So it's a fair deal, and I believe the developers of this application should be really rewarded. All right. So to end with, we have two types of traders. Okay. We have those that wait for coins to go up. All right. They buy the coin and the coin drops. All right. Some people buy, for example, Trump coin. They had Trump coin was doing so well. They bought Trump coin and the Trump coin dropped. It dropped. All right, from I think $70 now, less than I think $20. It has dropped. All right, so they just have to wait for the Trump coin to go up. But if you are trading with Royalq, ladies and gentlemen, all right, and you have your strategies in place, ladies and gentlemen, even if the Trump coin drops, and note, it doesn't, the cryptocurrencies don't drop like I'm drawing this. No, they drop like this. They come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up like that. Now, if you are trading with Royalq, whilst you've bought the same Trump coin, we are all waiting for the market to go up. But if you are with Royalq, your money will be accumulating. Whilst the Trump coin has dropped, or whilst the coin has dropped based on the strategies you've inputted, you are going to be making profits. So we have those that are waiting in profit. They are waiting. The coin has dropped, all right. We are all waiting. Someone is just waiting. And with Royalq, you are waiting and you are collecting profits whilst waiting. So by the time the coin goes up, you've enjoyed, and then you now take your actual profit. All right. So it's amazing. It's amazing how we do it here. So in terms of safety, ladies and gentlemen, it is safe to trade with Royalq because it doesn't have access to your digital bank account, you are safe, all right? You are very, very, very safe. And your money is safe inside your Binance. If you are using HTX, if you are using Bybit, your money is safe here. You just connect, all right, through the API, and it's secured. It's secured, all right? You connect, and then you are good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Get back to the person who shared this information with you, and you need not go to your Play Store or Apple Store just to download this app. You need to get this application through a link which will be sent to you. So go back to the person and tell the person that, wow, I'm ready to get started. That person will send you a link. This link is what you use to download this application, because we have people who have, tried to mimic this application. They've cloned it, all right? So you want to get the authentic application so that you don't fall into the arms of these scammers, all right? When the Bible says the devil has come to kill, to steal, and to destroy, ladies and gentlemen, they are real human beings. They are also here in the space, crypto space. They are here to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So be careful so that you just get back to the right person. That person will send you a link. You just download the app, and in 1, 2, 3 steps, you register. It's free registration. You can walk through the application, get to know some things, and then take a decision. So you just download, and then you subscribe. $120. Remember, we use USDT, and on the USDT network, we have the Polygon. We have different networks. So make sure that you are selecting the right network, and then you use that to activate your account. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. These are some of the results that we have, with a lot of people making profits on a daily basis. Just know that once you are coming in, you have access to a ton of trainings. All right. You just have to be coachable and teachable, and you enjoy this space. So these are results. See here, someone making 666%. Where can you get this? Where can you get this? 666%. All right, 943. And these are pure trading results, 425%. All right, so once you get on board, we teach you. We have a lot of testimonies, One of our leaders, Kabanga, has made a killing with this because his testimony is amazing. All right. So it's good to share, because sometimes someone's destiny is connected to you. So if you keep your mouth shut, ladies and gentlemen, you are blocking someone's blessings. All right. That is good. That's why it's good to share, because I wouldn't have been here if not for Madam Naomi sharing this opportunity with me. I wouldn't have been here to even present this to you. All right. So it's good to share the opportunity. And the reason why a lot of people trust Royalq, over 2 million users. Currently, we have more than 3 million users. When you check the Google Play Store, you see that a lot of downloads, over 3 million downloads, all right? Because it's trustworthy, no access to your funds. The robot never sleeps, all right? Even if you're a novice, you don't know jack about cryptocurrency, you're going to get experience from this, all right? And it's a win. You only pay Royalq when you make profit. You only pay Royalq when you make profit, all right? So this is Leader Julius. I mean, this is a powerful story. I mean, he started with this. It was shared to him, all right? The opportunity was shared, and he took action. So getting the information is one thing. Taking action is another thing, all right? 5 years from now, if you say that, oh, I've heard it before, it will not add $1 to your bank account or your crypto wallet. I was there, or I've seen it. No. Take action, ladies and gentlemen. His story has changed, and I believe once you take action, your story will change. He has bought a house for his mom and all that. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I would end here. We have done almost an hour. We started at yes, we've done almost an hour. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, if you have any questions, kindly feel free to unmute yourself. All right, feel free to unmute yourself, and then we will be able to, answer your questions. Thank you very much. And God bless you for making time to stay till this end. All right, so please, if you have a question, you can unmute yourself or ask in the chat box. We'll take one or about 3 questions, then we end. All right. So thank you very much. Any questions, please? All right, thank you guys. Thank you. Sure. Yes, I think you get it from the Crypto Ambassadors group, Morris. You get the recording from the Crypto Ambassadors YouTube channel. All right. Please, any questions? Any questions, please? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? If you have a question, any questions? Okay, I think we are all good. I think we are all good. We are all good. All right, so you delayed to enter. Oh, it's your first time. All right, so join us next week. We'll be here. All right. It was loud and clear. All right, awesome. So please get back to the person who shared this information with you. All right, get back to the person who shared this information with you and tell the person, whoa, I don't want to miss this. All right, I don't want to miss this. All right, so see you next week, same time. All right, same link, and then we'll be able to answer. Bring your prospects, bring your family members, bring your enemies, your fiancés, your fiancés, everybody, bring everybody. All right, because this year is our year. All right, thank you, and then have a good evening.
Some girls nowadays, them ask for some cryptocurrency. It's like if you're renting now, in the 21st century. She said, we get the money all the time, and it's an emergency. Before you kiss and caress me, give me my money, man. We on a new level now. 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 We on a new level now.
I don't really care what people say. I don't really care what them want do. They just trying to take me from my pockets. Get me for my cryptocurrency. New levels, new devils. Race for the money, go let them. Snake me for the money, don't let them. Pretty girl, but I'm hot cold blooded. But you're so fine to my eyes, might be worth the trouble. Help me count my paper.
Some girls nowadays, them ask for some cryptocurrency. It's like if you're renting how we do in the 21st century. She said, we get the money all the time, and it's an emergency. Before you can take your respect, give me my money, man. We on a new level now. 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 Brother boy, man, I don't that I want to go. I don't little boy starter. You don't want to drama man up with this. So my mama got my man in your macana and the girl them lover. Everybody here because you making money move, yeah. It's a cryptocurrency for me, man. I got, yeah. Before they come up along, gone. Mr. DJ for my song gone. Before they come up along, gone. Some girls nowadays, them ask for some cryptocurrency. It's like if you're renting how we do in the 21st century. She said, we get the money all the time, and it's an emergency. Before you can take your respect, give me my money, man. They want to do that now.